life today. It doesn't matter what they say.
All right. Hello. Welcome to an episode of Red Lotus Life. Oh my gosh, we have not been live for a long time. So this is kind of cool. I just wanted to catch everyone up really quick. We haven't been here because we've been supporting a spiral prac training. So like a certification, and then it was international, it was global, it was awesome, it was beautiful. But we've been going through the spiral journey ourselves and we're a little out of rhythm.
Yeah.
So just wanted to explain that I'm really excited that we're going to actually be um, on a very structured, I don't want to say very, I always say that and then we end up not doing it. But basically, we're going to have our rhythm back for 2026, and we have so many things planned for this channel and for this podcast. So, yeah, I'm just excited. So, for those of you who are new or do not know what we are about, we are Red Lotus Life. We provide resources and tools to create a life that you love after abuse. And you're catching us at a really cool time right now, actually, because we are in the middle of our annual Black Friday event. And we're
Yes.
actually at the end of it. But because we're at the end of it, and so many people here in the States have been with family and friends and just, enjoying themselves like we have as well, we have had requests to open up a grace period window. Is that what we're calling it? Grace window?
Yeah, just an extension. Hmm.
Yeah, it ends midnight or it ends on, oh my gosh, see, words. Okay, we are definitely in the spiral energy.
Yes, for sure.
But it ends midnight, December 3rd. So go out and check it out. It's all out there on the website. We have stuff for Say Yes to Soul. We have stuff for lunar journeys. And most importantly, the spiral. But before we get into that, I just wanted to ask, Sarah, how are you doing today?
I am making it. I'm definitely in the energy of the spiral. I definitely have some big themes that are arising. And I'm really excited to really lean into the other side of integration because I think that these topics are so prevalent right now. They're prevalent within the collective, within this within society, and I think that the shifts that, you're talking about getting into the rhythm for 2026, I think the shifts that we're going to be seeing happen going into 2026 is going to be huge. And I'm really excited to be able to be on the other side of the integration period and then just like I feel our power and our voices are just rising in a way that people haven't seen yet.
hmm I 100% agree. 100% agree, which is why I am excited to be very consistent on this channel and on this platform because, yeah, there's a newfound power in our voices. And we have a lot to express, right? There's a lot that is happening. There's a lot going on in the world. 2026 is going to be a very powerful year for so many. And it's not a time that is going to be like it's going to be the transition into the new normal.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the themes that we're experiencing here with the spiral is huge. And I wish we could share more, but we actually don't have the words to share about the spiral and our own journey. Um,
Not yet, not yet. They are
Yeah, I
coming.
was like, not yet, because what happens so it's with the Spiral School. If anybody is interested in becoming a spiral practitioner, it's through the Spiral School. And whenever we crew or support or we're part of that training in any way, that certification, one of the one of the things we have to do is go through the spiral. And so it's such an interesting and unique training and certification because you're actually going through the process as you're being certified to actually do it. And so You're seeing us in level 7. Level 7's the crown chakra. It's all about purpose, um, joy, peace,
Hmm.
and enlightenment. I'm like, what was the other one? Enlightenment. So that's where you see us. We're very much up in the crown chakra. We're very much, every single day checking in with each other. Are you grounded? Are you grounded? Are you in
Right.
your body? Today I feel pretty good, but I know that Sarah Elizabeth, I think you're kind of up here a little bit today, right?
I am right here. Yes, a lot of pressure in the crown and in the third eye chakra. Um, a lot of just internal pressure. And this is what it looks like when we're releasing conditioning that has been like binding us, right? It's
Hmm.
binding us, and it's uncomfortable when we start to break it down and we start to break out of the binding. That's what it feels like to me right now is like the internal pressure. And quite literally, so we're leaving the year of the snake, right? I'm shedding my skin right now. In real time, you're getting to witness it.
Hmm. Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
also a snake. Like I am actually a snake
Yeah.
in the Chinese zodiac is what it is.
Hmm.
I'm a snake, and you cannot make it up as far as timing is concerned. Like
Hmm.
that's exactly what's happening.
Hmm. Yep. So here we are. We're in the final weeks of the year of the snake. It's also, if you're into numerology, this is the 9 year. If you're into the gene keys, Richard Rudd talks about it all the time. Is the closing door? Is it as we transition into the 2027? If you know about the age of Aquarius, I mean, just all those things, right? Like all of these things, this is the time, this is where it's at. And you are seeing us in level 7 of the spiral.
Yes.
Which is such an interesting place to be. So the spiral, basically what we do is we decondition, we deconstruct our identity. And in these themes of purpose and enlightenment, peace and joy, it's it's very interesting what happens. So I like to always explain it as people are like, well, I don't want to decondition and release joy and peace. Like, what do you mean? I want to feel those things. Well, yeah, you are going to feel those things. And you're going to feel those things on a very authentic level because when we release the conditioning around that, now we're able to connect to what really brings us joy, what really brings us peace, that enlightenment feeling and also that call to purpose, which is very different than prior to. There's always a pre-spiral life and a post-spiral life, is what I say. So what I like to share with anyone that I work with around joy, let's talk about joy for a second. So joy, we're conditioned at a young age, right? To experience joy. And let's just say you're 3 years old, it's your first time at Disneyland. You go and you're meeting like Mickey and Minnie Mouse and Goofy and like all the things. You're riding all the rides, you're eating the cotton candy, all the like they talk about the churros at Disneyland. You're in the teacups, you're spinning around. There's all these things. It was the most magical day. You're staying in the Disneyland hotel, right? There's this magical day that has happened that could be an imprint for joy. And so whenever we grow up, now it's almost like these external circumstances have to happen in order for us to experience joy, which is why so many people are chasing happiness and they're chasing joy and they feel as if they can't actually experience it. When the reality of it is, when we release the conditioning of those things, we release the conditioning of that perfect day, right? Of when we were young, now as adult us, we're actually able to look and experience joy in every moment, even in those dark moments or heavy moments, right? Like me personally, my personal life, I'm moving through a lot of grief right now, but where I am finding joy is actually in nature. And I'm actually loving nature and I'm loving the yard work that is happening right now. In fact, I keep telling Sarah Elizabeth, I'm like, I feel like as I'm nurturing nature, nature is nurturing me. And that is actually where I'm finding my peace. It's where I'm finding my joy. I feel enlightened. It's not heavy. And then I also have
Right.
all these downloads for purpose.
Yeah, yeah. And also, this is the thing. Like, it's kind of like the scenario that you just shared as far as Disney World is concerned. It's coming back to that place of finding joy internal, the internal joy, rather than it having to be an externalized expression, right? Or something outside of ourselves is
Mhm.
giving us joy. This is this is where we come back to like I get to feel joy because it is a state of being. It's coming from within, right?
Mhm. Yeah, and that's where I think it's so crucial in this time that you just talked about, right? With it being a 9 year, this is where we are literally feeling the pressure to close up all of those loose ends, right? All the things that are complete or no longer serving, or the projects that we're done with, all of that. So a lot of us might be feeling this pressure right now. And then now we're moving into the 1 year. I don't know so it's a snake year, which is
It's
literally
the year
everyone
we're
shedding their skin, but what's next year?
the year of the horse.
Okay, that's right. Like here we go, right? So it's such a fascinating time in our lives. It's a fascinating time in humanity, in society. It's the perfect time to go through the spiral if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling stagnant in any way, or if you are just like, I feel that binding. I feel that constriction. I feel like I can't be free to be who I am. That is the one thing with everybody's spiral journey at the end. They feel that freedom. They feel that expansion, that lightness, that openness that ends up happening. We call it the spiral glow. I'm starting to
Yeah,
feel it.
me too. Me too.
I'm starting to finally feel it as it's integrating and landing. And it feels so good to go and now start 2026 in this way. Mhm. So,
Yes.
was there anything else that you wanted to share about the spiral before I go into sharing what the offer is right now?
Not right now. No.
Okay.
I'm feeling the shedding of the skin.
Yeah.
The pressure.
Yeah. Okay, so I we're just super excited about this. This is something that has never happened. We always have the annual Black Friday event, but we've never done this for a spiral offering. So we're super excited about it. We are going to be doing, and this is for this week. Well, let me share about it. Let me share about it, and then I'll share the details around it. Okay, so. This is Group Spiral. Sara Elizabeth and I, we are passionate about this work. We've never done this work together, but we have no doubt what is going to happen in this container. So we are going to be offering Group Spiral. First time ever, you get 2 spiral packs that are going to be supporting your journey. We have a scholarship program that we just started as well because we wanted to make this as affordable and as accessible. It's hard for me to say that every time. And as accessible to everyone that we can. We just want it to be available for everyone. So there's a lot of different options here for the scholarship program. And then we're doing these bundles. Like I said, for the annual event, we've never done bundles before. So this year it's all about the bundles. It's been fun.
Yes.
Yeah. So with the bundle, you get 2 additional sessions with this. You get 8 Healy aura scans. So the aura analysis scans, if you don't know about those, they are amazing and fascinating. You will learn your human design and also your gene keys. We are going to be in a private community where this is one of the things that we're so excited about. That's one of our gifts that we're going to start to own that. That one
Hmm.
of our gifts is creating community where people feel safe, they feel secure, nourished. What happens in our communities is lifelong friendships and relationships start to happen and start to connect. It's so amazing and beautiful what goes on. So we're going to create a private community for this round of the spiral. And then you will receive unlimited support in between these sessions.
Hmm.
So this is huge also. So with both Sara Elizabeth and I, everyone will receive this. We're really excited because the spiral has such a transformation Like it's literally transformation. And unless you experience the spiral, it's a little hard to explain. But if you're feeling the call, then that means the spiral's for you. That's always the first thing. If you're intrigued, if you are like, what is this? I've never heard of this modality before.
Hmm.
That is always a thing to lean into. Ask us some questions, drop some comments, apply. To be honest with you, just go ahead and apply. We already have people applying. We only have a few spots left. There was only 8 spots to begin with, and now we only have a few spots left. So please just go ahead and apply. Um, and you'll receive up to $600 off. You have the opportunity to receive that. And that is only until December 3rd. So that offer right there, that whole bundle, and then up to $600 off. Um, yeah, that's only until December 3rd at midnight. So I think that's only like what, 2.5 days?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and we had so many people request it, so to open that up. So please get in there, apply. We would absolutely love to have you for this round of the spiral because we have no doubt moving into, so leaving 2026, right? Leaving 2026, transitioning into 2020, or sorry, leaving 2025 and going into 2026 is so important. As a 1 year, this is where we start to now lay down that we're going to be at ground zero, right,
Hmm.
for the next 9 years. So the 9 year cycle, ground zero. It's the perfect year of the horse. It's the perfect year of everything moving into 2027 and the shifts and changes that are going to be moving there. I can't say enough about the spiral and the freedom that it gives.
Mm. Yes, the freedom, the spaciousness, the I want to say boundaries right now, the next level divine will. If we're talking gene keys, divine will is one of my cities, and I'm feeling that divine will in the solar plexus in a way that I have never felt it before. And we're going to take that energy into 2026. That's what
Hmm.
we're going to do.
Yep. It's going to be that strong spine, that open heart in a
Hmm.
totally different way with this expression, this authentic, unapologetic expression. And then also, yeah, talking gene keys instead of coming from this heart space, it's actually going to be starting to drop down into that solar plexus. And so the heart coming through the solar plexus, which it's going to
I
be
know.
amazing.
Yep. Hmm.
I'm so excited.
I am too. I'm just like busting at the seams at this point. So,
I know. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We just want to say thank you for being in this space. So much gratitude for all of you for always being here. Please let us know
hmm.
if you have any questions, and we hope that you join us in Spiral. Okay.
Hmm.
We'll see you next time. Okay.
Hmm.
Bye.
Bye.